and welcome to the start of another TBR jar video. I'm a little bit late on this one, but we've just reached the start of July, so I wanted to do another video where I choose all of the books that I'm going to read for this month using the prompts in this little jar. I really hope you can't hear the noise in the background. There's been work happening on our apartment all day and it's been really frustrating, but I'm just gonna work through it. So I'm thinking, since I'm already about a week into July and I've already finished 2 books, that I'm going to pick out 4 from the jar this month, just because I am a little bit delayed in making this video. That sound. Okay, so first pick. A romance book. That's really broad and easy. I have so many romance books that I want to get to. Okay, so for this one, I've chosen The Bride Test by Helen Huang. This one is from my bookshelf out in the lounge room, and this is the second book in the Kiss Quotient series, and this follows Kai and Esme, and I'm really intrigued by the storyline of this one. Kai is, I think they're both Vietnamese, and Kai is neurodivergent, and at the start, and he very much avoids relationships. I don't think he has really been in a long-term relationship, so his mum decides to take it into her own hands and goes back to Vietnam and brings back a woman for him, and that woman is Esme. So I really loved The Kiss Quotient. I loved her writing, I loved the characters, and the spice was really fun as well. And we already met Kai in that last book, so I'm just really excited to finally get to his story. I read that last year. Was it last year or the year before? It was definitely towards the start of last year, I think. And I don't know why I haven't gotten to this second book, so this will be my first pick for the month. And prompt number 2. Sound. So we have a book in a genre you don't usually read. This is tough because why would I buy a book in a genre that I don't read? You have a think. Okay, I've decided on Small Things Like These by Claire Keegan, and this is it's a literary fiction but also a historical fiction, and I do read literary fiction. It's not my preferred genre, but there have been some books that I've really loved. Historical fiction is definitely, in general, one of my least favorite genres to read. Again, there have been books that I've loved in that genre, but it's not one that I normally gravitate towards. But I've heard really amazing things about Claire Keegan, and this is a very short book as well. It's only 110 pages, and it's a beautiful book. I loved this one. That's why I bought the little hardcover when I saw it. At the bookshop, because I remember hearing really good things about the author from Jack Edwards on YouTube, and I really don't know anything about this except it's set in 1985 in an Irish town. So Claire Keegan is an Irish author. Interesting. The blurb doesn't give me much. It says, it's 1985 in an Irish town. During the weeks leading up to Christmas, Bill Furlong, a coal and timber merchant, faces his busiest season. As he goes round to the houses making deliveries, he feels the past rising up to meet him and encounters the complicit silences of a small community controlled by the church. So, yeah, I don't really know what this is about, but I am just curious to try her writing. This is very cute, and I love the fact that it's set in Ireland. So yeah, I could even maybe pick 5 books because this one is so short, but we'll see how we go with the other 2 first. But add that to my stack. Those are both pretty short books, so we'll see how we go. Let's go another one. Let's go number 3. Okay. Your most recent purchase. Oh my god, this is so exciting. Okay. I literally just, when I got back from my holidays, had an Illumicrate and an Afterlight package waiting for me in the mail, and they're both 2 really exciting ones as well. So from Illumicrate for the month of June, for the month of June, we got Bloodbound by Elise Hunter. And so this is obviously a brand new release for the month of June, I think. And I heard so many people talking about this. I think it's a romantasy or a fantasy romance. It says 2 rivals, 1 duel, you fight or you die. And it's just a beautiful book as well. Like, the illustrations have also kind of really made me want to read it. So there's that. And then from Afterlight for the month of June, we had Happy Ending by Chloe Leese. And this one, I really like Chloe Leese's writing. I've read 2 books by her. One was the first book in the Bergman Brothers series, which I also really want to continue on at some point soon. And I also read a Christmas book by her. Was it last year or the year before? I think it was the year before, but what was that called? I think that was called The Mistletoe Motive or something, and it was just like this, it was just a really, really cute short romance, and I really, really liked her writing in both. So this one is about 2 best friends, and they end up spending a summer together where I guess they are gonna fall in love. And I just love, and look at the inside. And I just love best friends to lovers romances. It's probably one of my favorite tropes ever. And like, I don't know, just everything about this feels like a vibe. Although it does look very summery is the only thing. And I have come back to a very cold Sydney. Today's actually really nice though. It's always warm in my apartment, but it's actually really nice and sunny today outside, which is nice. So, they're both exciting me so much right now. But I think I'm gonna leave Happy Ending potentially until it gets a little bit warmer, because I do love reading fantasy. Right now, since getting back home and just kind of wanting to be a bit cozy, and like, it's been hot and I've been doing so much walking and it's been amazing overseas, but since being back and feeling that jet lag, I've just been wanting to get over the jet lag and just have like really cozy time at home and like getting into like some thrillers or some fantasy. And I feel like this is more the vibe of what I'm feeling right now. So I don't know actually anything about the plot, except obviously this makes it seem like it might be a rivals to lovers kind of a situation. There are definitely dragons involved and a fight till you die kind of thing. I don't know, I'm kind of getting Fourth Wing vibes. It says here, set against a once-in-a-generation duel to the death between witches and dragons, Bloodbound is an epic romantic fantasy that will grab hold of your heart and leave you breathless. I am excited. So, okay, I'm gonna add that to my pile. So that is a thick one. And I'm actually unsure if that's the start of a series or if it's a standalone fantasy. It's a 490-page book, so I think I'm definitely gonna keep my picks to 4 for this month. But yeah, I'm really excited for this one. Go away. Okay. A book with a one-word title. Do I have any books with a one-word title? Please shut up. Please. Okay, it stopped for a second. Okay, so I was definitely wrong about not having a book with a one-word cover. This is my stack that I've found. So I have Zara by S.J. Jones, Dark Dawn by J. Kristoff, which is the third book in a series and the last one, so I do need to get to that at some point. Wintering, which I'm pretty sure is a non-fiction book. Thistlemarsh by Moria Corrigan, and Colty, which was actually on my TBR for the month of May, and I didn't get to it. I think I'm going to put down Wintering. I love the cover of this, but I'm just not intrigued by the book. I don't really know why I bought this. I think I literally bought it for the cover. It's a non-fiction and it says the power of rest and retreat in difficult times, which, you know, it is winter at the moment. It might be a vibe. This one might be a good one for as we get further into winter, maybe in like August when I'm really like hitting that seasonal depression. But I think I'm gonna put this back for now. The next one is Zara, which I am very intrigued by. It's a beautiful cover and a book. This is also a magical fantasy kind of a book. I get very anime vibes from this because of the inside cover. I'm not quite sure what it's about, but I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna put this one back. The light's kind of reflecting on it, but I love what it looks like there. This would be the most responsible pick because I am in the middle of this series and I do want to finish it. Thistlemarsh is another one that I only just received this before I went on holidays, and it's another new release that I'm really excited for, but I don't think I need to read both this and Bloodbound this month. This one is more of a cozy fantasy from what I know of. I've heard it compared a little bit to Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies, and I think this does involve fae or fairies of some sort. Fairies disappeared over 100 years ago as suddenly as slipping through a doorway. It's also set in the wake of World War I, so historical, which is very similar to Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies. As much as I'm really excited for this, I think I'm gonna hold off right now because Colty I really did want to read in May and I just didn't get to it before I left. And Dark Dawn I need to get to, but I really don't want to read it. So, like I do, but not right now. So I think I am going to add Colty once again and hope that it sticks this time. Oh, and if you don't know, Colty is a sports romance. The main character is a soccer player and it's a romance between her and her new coach, who is a previous like really famous soccer player that she used to be a huge fan of when she was a kid. And it's by Mariana Zapata, who is kind of the queen of slow burn, and I've just been making my way through all of Mariana Zapata's backlists, and this is the next one in the list that I'm up to. I'm kind of going in publication order just because I heard once that there are little Easter eggs scattered in her books which like link to other books that she's published, and if you read them in publication order you will kind of get the little Easter eggs to the books you've already read. So anyway, that's the one that I'm up to, and it's kind of fitting because the World Cup is on at the moment. It's kind of all everyone is talking about, so yeah, maybe I'll read this first while the hype for the soccer is still happening. Okay, so that is my little stack. I'm pretty excited for all of these, to be honest. I like that I've got 2 romances, 1 fantasy, and we'll see about small things like these, how I feel. But yeah, a pretty good stack. So thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, then please consider giving this video a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.